So from the start of the new Premier League season next year, VAR will be part and parcel of the game. Yes or no? Happy?
Absolutely. I think this is, it's about time. And as much as I sympathise with the managers and the league voting not to have it this season, at the time the vote was taken, there were still a lot of issues. Bundesliga, Serie A all had their problems. And no one was quite sure what to expect from VAR. And then you had the World Cup and you saw the successes of it. And then just to start this season, you continue to see mistakes being made and how costly those mistakes are in a league where so much is at stake, financially for individual clubs and for the league as a product. It makes sense to have the referees have this come to their aid, because we are seeing too many mistakes now that, for me, isn't good for the game.
What will be the biggest beneficiary of VAR in the Premier League?
That we don't have the kind of silly, costly mistakes. Now, this is not a 100% field safe, so let's not expect it to be. Humans are still involved in this process, so therefore there will be some debate, there will be mistakes made. That's has to be accepted. But what you can't have, and people aren't willing to accept, are the huge errors that mean one team wins the league over another, or God forbid, one team ends up dropping points and are relegated because of a referee mistake that VAR could have avoided. These are huge and costly decisions.
You surprised that it's not come in before now?
No, I'm not. As I mentioned, at the time the vote was taken back in April, I understood the concerns. I understood that the fact that it was still a work in progress. But then I think it all turned with the World Cup. FIFA brought in their own sets of protocols. Referees understood the technology, and you saw it implemented to far better effect over the course of that tournament than it had been done over the course of a season in MLS, in Germany, in the 8 different leagues who were running, who were using it at the time. At the same time, in England, it was employed disastrously in the FA Cup. So you understood the vote, and you understood why they said, let's just pump our brakes here a little bit and see where this goes. At the same time, you now understand why they bring it in as quickly as they have.
Just finally, we all enjoyed the passion of Charlie Austin at the weekend, who was clearly feeling hard done by. VAR would have solved that. Would it also now take a little bit of the passion away? Will we get those?
No.
No? You don't think we'll get those post-match interviews anymore now?
Why do we want those post-match interviews? We want players to be talking about the game. We don't want players on doing post-match interviews talking about the referee or mistakes being made. I think football will still have all the passion, all the discussion, all the debate. I just don't understand the need to be talking about referees. I don't want that. As I said from the get-go, I prefer to have a correct decision in 4 minutes than a wrong decision in 4 seconds. I don't want Charlie Austin talking about the referees. I want Charlie Austin talking about the game.
VAR in the Premier League from next season. What's Burley going to moan about?
He'll find something, trust me.